Hi, 20 group. So this is group number 5. This is Andrew, Ismail, and Aaron. And our group today has organized a collection of materials or resources and discussion questions that are related to support and how we support students during remote learning. If you look at our page today, first of all, you're going to see that it's broken out into 3 major categories or topics: organizational supports. So, this is how supports at an organizational level can create better learning experiences for students, and how we can support teachers as they transition to remote teaching practices. Here, you can also see that there are 2 optional readings for organizational supports. So, feel free to read those as well if that's something you're keen to study. There's also individualized supports, and parental supports are other ones that we investigate as part of remote learning. The very bottom of the page is the link to our Flipgrid. So when you click on this link, it should open up another window. And when it does, you're prompted to join with Microsoft or Google. What I've done is I've made it actually that you can only join if you have an email with the domain at gmail.com. So that's something just to keep in mind. If you feel like for you that's too much of a hassle, I know it takes about 2 minutes to get a new Gmail account. Might be also useful for future apps and involvement with you with other recording tools and apps throughout this class. But if you feel like you'd rather not do that or take that step, you can always email me, Andrew Judge, with your discussion board post as it relates to one of these ones, and I can always post it for you. And I can also share some of our discussion questions with you that way. But nevertheless, you'll join with Google. And when you join with Google, you need to make sure you click, for instance, I have 2 accounts here. I'm going to click the one that has an at gmail.com domain. Even though my school division is linked with Google, I'm going to have to choose that private one. We chose this option as a group because we felt that connecting via video would kind of add a different element for us to the class and how that will go. So when I get here, there are 3 different topics. You only need to record, obviously, a couple videos as per our discussion expectations. So whether you're recording a post and a reply or a couple of replies, what you're doing is you're looking at each of these 3, and depending on your readings, you're going to comment on them with reference to the article. So for instance, under organizational supports discussion, I've got here my prompt video, which is relaying the same information, but maybe you want to hear my wonderful voice and see my face while I'm delivering it. And here's Aaron's reply. So let's check that out.
Hey everyone, Aaron here. I'm one of the group members facilitating the forum this week. And we just wanted to say, number one, thank you very much for trying something different as we work through the material that we've posted. And we really look forward to listening and responding to many of your responses this week. If you've never used Flipgrid before, just wanted to point out a couple of the features that you can use if you want to spruce it up. If you take a look at the bottom of your screen as you're recording, you'll see the option to add some effects. So feel free to change the filter. You can also add text if you want. I'll just add some right now. You can move that around on the screen. You can go in and you can add stickers. Maybe you like something or you have an emoji you want to add. Halloween's coming up here, so I'll add a Halloween emoji. And that, again, you can move around on the screen. You can add a GIF if you'd like. I was looking for one that had to do with the word awesome, and Spicoli came up. If you're too young to know who Spicoli is, that's okay. If you do know Spicoli, I hope you enjoy the awesome stuff that shows up on the screen for you right now. You can also change your backdrop and do a lot of other things in there too. So as you're responding this week, have a little bit of fun. Try out some of the features here in Flipgrid, sorry. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't re-record yourself 20 times, 30 times over. All of us are going to fumble around, including myself right now. Try to maintain a decent enough distance away from your camera so we don't have full-on nostril cam, as you see right there. And again, have some fun with it. Feel free to look at other people's responses and view other people's responses. Respond with emojis and some text. And yeah, again, we're looking forward to seeing what you all have to offer. Have a great week and happy reading.
Awesome. So Aaron's video there. Now, if I see Aaron's video, I can respond to that video by recording a comment, which is kind of nice. Or if I want to go back within the discussion itself and I click on it like so, I can add my own response. So whether you want to add a response of your own, just like we do in discussion boards, I see the prompt, but I'm going to react in my own way to the prompt. or if I want to reply directly to somebody, those are the two ways you're going to go about it. If you want to go and add a response, this is some of what Aaron was referring to, and this might help you out a lot. So you're going to allow for them to access your camera. I'm a little bit in the dark here. My son's just jumping around. But here you can add effects, backdrop, and you can even add, which is kind of nice, sticky notes, so that if you've got something you want to say, you can type it out and rehearse it that way. So I hope that this was valuable quick tutorials to our week and how to use Flipgrid. If you guys have any questions or have any concerns, you can always email myself or Aaron or even Ismail, and we'll get back to you. But otherwise, I mean, the quick and easy way to do it is to click the link, add your personal Gmail as your login there because you have the code, and you should be able to go ahead and start recording. Some barriers, and as a heads up, if you're trying to log in with something that doesn't have a @gmail.com domain, you might have some struggles, and for that reason, you should get in touch with one of us if you need some help. Take care, have a great week, and we can't wait to reply and get involved with some discussion with you.